Hello, Butler 1199. My name is Dan, and I am the delegate of some place, somewhere in time that used to be called BH Call Intake. It is the 4th day of our strike. It is Sunday. A little bit calmer, but you know, we still got quite a number of people out here, as you'll see in the footage that I attached to this video. And yeah, you know, we're keeping it up, we're keeping the energy up, and we're keeping it going. Today we went around to the community. We knocked on a lot of houses, you know, and really started engaging this community and explaining why we're out here and why we're, you know, having a lot of flags waving in their beautiful little park here on the boulevard. It's been a pretty beautiful day. I've been very much enjoying having dry socks, and yeah, had some great food today. You know, marched around as we keep doing, and we're gonna keep it going. And I just want to say that you're all doing a hell of a job. You know, and so, you know, if you can, you know, ask your delegates about committees that you can join up. I know the supplies committee is looking for some support, so if you can, try and see if you can find it, you know, in your pool of resources to join up with the supplies committee. If you can, you don't need a truck, you know, and let's make sure that we keep things clean out here. You know, we've got trash pickups at 7:30, so if you see a full trash bag, you know, empty it, replace it. You know, we all got to be in this together, and that includes some of the small things. So let's keep it together, 1199, and keep it rocking and rolling. More to come. Line today, day 4, going strong, and just wanted to know, like, you know, what's the time when you really felt supported by your coworkers? You know,
I can't think of a time when I haven't felt supported by my coworkers, specifically the mental health workers on the unit. As a social worker, we often meet with patients who are upset because we're delivering unfortunate news, or they're just having a really bad day. And as people who are not trained in de-escalation, we really rely on the unit staff to jump in and support us. And helping patients navigate those moments. And so I can think of too many people who have been there for me and for my fellow social workers during our time of need and when patients need it the most.
absolutely. Big shout out to the mental health workers today.
Yes.
If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down.
We're having a lot of fun.
Always.
And the question, of course, is tell us about a time that you felt supported by your coworkers.
I feel supported by my coworkers pretty much every day. That's why I tend to end the shift checking in with people and saying a big thank you for all they do, because the work we do is challenging every single day, dangerous every single day, and people provide lots of love, care, you know, and affection to our geriatric patients. I know one. I'm frankly pretty worried about what's going on with them right now.
It's tough, but you know, the hospital put them in this situation.
They did, and we're standing together out here, and we're strengthening the bond.
And the support continues, folks.
The support continues.
These guys are back at work. They're trying their best, but
Oh, it's smelling good. What are you doing?
I don't know today, guys. A lot of goofballs here.
The size of these mushrooms. Look at the size of these mushrooms. Look at the size of these. So do we have any more of these or no? This is what we had.
Dang, this is some good friggin' stack. This is a spread, boys. Line today.
How you doing, Dan?
Can you tell me a little bit about what we cooked up today?
Today we had a very good menu. We had barbecue chicken sandwiches,
Yeah.
portobello burger sandwiches for the
Oh,
vegetarians. You know,
Yep.
we do some hot dogs, some hamburgers. We had chips. We had lettuce, tomato, onions.
Yep. Fresh
all
lettuce,
those,
tomato, and
all
onions.
those great condiments for those wonderful sandwiches.
Yeah, that was. It's been a great job today. You're keeping us fed,
Appreciate it.
and
Appreciate it.
keeps us going, and we're gonna keep going
Absolutely.
because
As
America.
long as it takes.
That's right. America runs on Virgil.
That's right. Blackstone Cafe.
Blackstone Grill Cafe.
Open every day.
Down with corporate greed. Down with corporate greed.
Woo! And the question for today, why don't you tell me about a time when you felt, supported by your coworkers?
Ooh, very good one. A little PTSD here. Oh gosh. So I had asked one day on a double to be off of my unit for the second half of my shift, and I heard a code go off on the adolescent unit. I ran over there and can I swear? Okay. It was quite the show. Quite the show. So a lot of us stayed actually throughout the restraint after our debriefing, and then a couple hours after to help out. A lot of people were on break. It was great. It was such a supportive environment. It felt like such a family.
That's great.
Yeah, I love working here.
I mean, 3C, wow, that's a unit where you guys are tight,
Yeah, it's very structured. The kids have a schedule. We don't pull far away from that schedule. So for something to happen, an event to happen on the unit is triggering for a lot of kids. It's quite traumatic. They have questions.
Right.
So we have to make sure all of their needs are met in the process.
Well, thank you for sharing, Jen.
Thanks, Dan.
Nice, chill, shady area for everyone. Gotta keep the dogs going. But we're out here today on the line.
Yes, we are.
Obviously, you're hard at work getting people signed in, which you better sign in. Don't just go right into the fun. Do your
Right.
homework. But the membership has a question for you, and it is, why don't you tell us about a time where you felt supported by your coworkers?
Honestly, I feel supported by my coworkers pretty much every day. I work.
I hear that one a lot. Yeah.
Literally, I feel as though without them, I can't get my job done because we support each other, we lean on each other, and it gets the job done faster and efficient. And yeah, we can, literally give proper care to our patients because we're a team.
Absolutely. A beautiful answer. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Passport over here. Thank you. Give us a honk for the union. Thank you. Give us a honk support the union.
On the picket line. Over to the sign-up booth where she's been working diligently. And Megan, the question for today from the membership is, tell us about a time that you felt supported by your coworkers.
Okay, back in April, not this past April, but a year ago, I was bit by a patient in a restraint, and a couple of the nurses took me in the back in the chart room, sat me down, and they cleaned it, and they just were there for me, and they walked me down to Up Health after, which was felt very good to have that support.
Thank you, Megan. That's a really good story. Thank you.
Thank you.
And then I'd sit and get out of it.
I think at first it's tough, but once you can switch to 22, 30, 40, once you're up to
Say it again?
We're out here on the line today.
Heck yeah, we are.
And
Heck yeah, we
Jeff,
are.
I got a question for you from our members.
Sure.
You tell us a time that you felt, really supported by your coworkers.
Specific time, I think that, just sort of in general, it kind of comes to mind when we have a difficult kind of patient or scenario, the support afterwards to kind of discuss what we can do better for staff safety, for the patient safety, and for a better overall outcome. That kind of scenario is happening all the time, and we're all supporting each other to make sure that, and to continue in that effort. And make sure that
I
we have
really
the best possible
appreciated those
outcomes.
debriefs.
Oh, yeah.
I would do it. And,
Yeah.
that's very well said, Jeff. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Honk in support of the union. There's a Hong Kong.
Crystal, the question today is, tell me about a time that you felt supported by your coworkers.
Time, I would say every day I feel supported by them because we all kind of join together, reunite.
Yeah, and it gets tough in the kitchen.
Yeah, it
I've
does.
been there.
We got to work as a team to get things going, and just having each other's backs probably just makes us makes it a lot easier.
Patients need their food and they need it on time.
Yes.
So sometimes we're scrambling.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much, Crystal.
You are welcome.
Thank you, sir. Solidarity.
These two Goombas. And, this is crazy. And we're having a lot of fun. But the question from the membership here today is, tell us about a time that you felt supported by your coworkers.
Oh, I mean, many of times. I mean, there's a reason why I'm back here, right? There's a reason why I'm here supporting you guys. I've always felt supported when I need something or had a tough time. There was never a question. A bunch of the nurses always had my back. If I had a family emergency or something happening, they're always, very cautious and, very empathetic about what was happening. And I mean, I felt that love, and I felt it over the years. And even after leaving, for 3.5 years now, I'm back here showing support because, I mean, at the end of the day, remember your roots, and these people, I do a lot for them, right? So definitely reason why I'm here.
Jose?
For sure. I mean, the support's here right now. We got everybody here from various departments. We're all here together. Absolutely. For one cause, we need a fair contract. Okay.
We're going to get it.
Yeah, there's a reason why we left too,
Exactly.
But we left this company for a reason, and it's because of this, The wages weren't paying it.
But we're still here.
Yeah.
And we still come out.
Exactly. We're just supporting.
Thank you, boys. Thank you. Jay Rosa in the house, keeping it fresh on the line.
Yeah.
He's got to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Representing R3. Keeping it strong. And our feet are hurting, but still marching like soldiers. From my department. Yep, today's a bit of a selfish day. It's all the people I know. And Andrea, just tell me about a time when you felt supported by your coworkers.
A few years ago, I had to have surgery unexpected, and every day I got phone calls, messages from all my coworkers supporting me, sending me love.
They do that.
They do.
They check up on you constantly.
We are like a family. Sometimes we fight, but at the end of the day, we're all there for each other, and we all love each other.
We are too much like a family sometimes.
Yes.
Thank you, Andrea.
I'm very lucky.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you,
Questions
Dan.
for the community today, Dawn?
We're trying to get some community support today.
Yep, going around to the beautiful palaces here on the boulevard.
Yeah, I got the sitting job today though. I'm just waiting for people to pass me by and provide them with some answers.
Yep, and we do support the community out here on the boulevard. We like these people, we want them on our side. And so we're going to show them some support. We're going to go around, ask them if they can help us out.
Yeah, we just need people to make a phone call, tell Mary Mary to get back to the table.
That's right. Access picket line. And, Gianna, just want to ask, tell us about a time that you felt supported by your coworkers.
Anytime that I've been on the unit, running groups, maybe a little confused on what groups I'm running, you could always count on my activities therapist, Matt Yopak,
Big shout out to the
Robbie, also by some of my amazing OT staff.
Yep.
Anytime I'm looking for equipment and I can't find it, send them a quick message. Hey, where's that wheelchair?
A lot of closets around this place. Well, thank you, Gianna.
Thank you.
And, we'll keep on going.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. The whole
Here today on the picket
Hello,
line.
everybody.
Yeah, and my question for you today is, tell me about how you felt supported by your coworkers.
Like I was saying before, every day, being in work, I always felt supported, but on the inside. But yesterday was my first day here, and I tell you, it was very overwhelming to see the support, even on the outside, even when we're not in work. We definitely showed that we were a family. When that bus came by, when that truck came by and hit that horn, chills.
Yeah.
To see how much support we get. I think we focus out a lot when we're in work about, what administration's doing to us, what they're not doing to us, and, it creates this negativity where I think now I see that and have more appreciation for my co-workers that we're there for each other, and every day we should go into work and see each other and just be supportive of each other.
Yeah, it's a real special thing.
It's a beautiful thing to see.
Well, thank you for being here, man.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. My uncle, Patrick Camp, a proud 800-year veteran of Butler Hospital. And the question today, Pat, is, tell me about when you felt most supported by your coworkers here.
It was back in 2003 when I was activated to go to Iraq with my National Guard unit. They provided people who I didn't even know at the time, providing care packages while I was over there. And you can always tell the difference with the administration back then than the administration today, where they actually also supported me. They continued my health care where I needed. They continued to accrue sick time, vacation time, holiday time. But that's when management actually cared about the actual hospital and its employees. Now, they probably wouldn't put me out if I was on fire. They didn't care about the safety. People continually got hurt. Myself, my final injury was a torn meniscus in my right knee and restraint. They didn't even care after 25 years I left.
A pretty big difference.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Pat. No problem.
What up, Danielle? What
Call
up?
Center.
That's right, representing.
On a beautiful Sunday.
I'm beautiful. On, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm worried about your white skin.
Sunscreened up, hats on.
All right. No place.
Yep.
No place I'd rather be.
That's right.
Got here at the crack of dawn, Dan, 5 of 6. Got is a little ticked off with me because I missed 8 o'clock mass, but he said, I'll let it go today. It's a good cause.
Pope put out a quote about supporting labor
That's right, he
movements.
did. My man.
We got the Pope on our
Leo.
side, people. Pope's on our
I
side.
had all the confidence in the
Mrs. Officer, tell your lieutenant you can come so free. Complete kid, my face on the no one should be working for. Sit down and negotiate.
Being on camera is great. We all love to be on camera. This is America, the land of the people on camera. Still keeping it strong. Clouds rolling in, but we're staying tough. So Gary, question of the day for the membership is, tell us about a time that you felt supported by your coworker.
Oh, I always feel supported by my coworkers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
I mean, you get in there and, you just know, like, oh man, today's going to be a bad day. Until you see your coworkers, and then it's like,
exactly.
You know what, we got this.
Yep.
And that's how it's like out here. You see familiar faces, and you just go like, yeah, we got this.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely got this.
We do.
That's good.
Thank you.
Mighty, mighty union. Hey, what do you say? 1199, let's hear this say. 1199? Okay. Hey, what do you say?
Out here on this picket line. Out here on this picket line. Can New England lost their mind. Can New England lost their mind. Yeah.
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Same old stuff again. Same old stuff again. Out here on the picket line. Same old stuff again.
He's gonna have to walk faster than me.
How you feeling?
Yeah.